like it's building up. You can see it's building up there to see them. We have had some scattered showers and some only light winds at the moment. We're sort of waiting for it to come across the coast. You know, the devastation that a Category 4 brings to the area is, even though a lot of guys have finished harvesting and that, it like, you know, flattens our cane, so that reduces our tonnage for the following year, and even the trees and stuff like that. So it blows that new foliage off, and then it sort of sets the tree back for the upcoming flowering season. So yeah, it's definitely not welcomed, but it is to be expected this time of year.
And I mean, the system will make landfall tonight. It's expected to be, well, it is a Category 2 that will make landfall. Devastating winds coming through, a lot, you know, above 120 km/h gusts. Also, though, a lot of rainfall. Where you are in Guru, I mean, are you nearby the Horton River or the Burdekin River, and is there a chance of flooding for you?
Yeah, definitely. So we're right on the Horton River, and since the highway upgrade, we actually haven't had a flood to test how the water is going to flow. So that's going to be actually sort of very interesting to see how the water does flow after that upgrade of the highway. So yeah, you know, we've got all our banks fully grassed, and we do a lot of things to try and help that slow that flow of water when the river does spill its banks. So yeah, we definitely don't want a flood. If it does happen, we're just hoping for the best.
And that highway upgrade that you mentioned, for our listeners not aware, just south of Townsville at Guru, there has been quite a lot of works done along the Bruce Highway, which is following the 2019 floods to look at where we can move water so that areas aren't flooded. But at the same time, when you have works like this and highway upgrades, does it potentially mean as well now areas will get flooded that have never been flooded before?
Yeah, definitely. That's definitely on the cards, and until it actually does spill, we're not going to know exactly where those areas are. But yeah, that's for sure. But I suppose the main advantage, you know, and the main reason why they done it was that we could open the highway from sort of, you know, Burdekin through to Townsville, and possibly up to Cairns without the highway being cut as it was before. So that's going to be a benefit on that side. And then on the flip side of that, yeah, there will be water going into places that it probably hasn't gone before, and there could be places that it'll be actually lower on previous floods.
Huge wait and see for that one. I mean, what does the next few hours look like as everyone in the region preps for this cyclone to pass through?
Yeah, well, look, now it's just a waiting game, and you know, like most North Queenslanders, we always, you know, prepare for the worst and hope for the best, and sort of sit tight, just listen to all the reports that come in, and sort of see what tomorrow brings at the moment. So yeah, it's just a waiting game at the moment.
He's a pretty cool customer, isn't he? Al Papalado. He's a cane and mango grower at Guru on the Horton River in North Queensland, waiting and watching for Cyclone Purely, and of course the potential rain that has been forecast with that cyclone to affect his farm. He was speaking with Lucy Cooper, our reporter out of Townsville. I'd love to hear from you. Our text line is open, 0487 993 222. That's 0487 993 222. Reggie from Cairns sent a text just before we got going on the Country Hour. Say good morning, just curious how cyclones are named and who gets to name them. Reggie, I'll ask the bomb, but I think there's a list. We'll find out a little bit more. It's 18 past 12.
You're listening to the Queen